Ladies and babies, welcome to the first SlappyMeats Top 10 list. You know, video games have a way of making you feel things, like feeling a controller in your hand, or feeling your ass go numb after hours of sitting, or acute carpal tunnel syndrome from rabbit tapping during QuickTime events. I guess they can make you feel things emotionally too, I suppose. Well, that emotional involvement can be particularly brought out by the game's music. Songs have a way of really selling the drama, the pathos, the love, the heartbreak, the sorrow, the pain, the fear, the boss. I want to tell you a little bit about the songs that make me feel just downright happy. Now, these are songs that have a tendency to pick you up when you're feeling low, even out of context of their respective games. Now, quick note, one song per game, per series, per country. Not that last one. Also, these might not necessarily be my favorite songs, but just the ones that cheer me up the most. Okay, so without further ado, Slappy's Top 10 Mood-Boosting Video Game Songs.
Number 10.
Among my favorite games ever, from among my favorite franchises ever. Yeah, I may kinda like Mega Man a bit. Anyway, you can't really hear this song without picturing the intro animation, and the build-up of the tune, alongside the pan-up of the ridiculous super skyscraper that Mega Man is standing on, is really uplifting. Especially once you get to that action-packed kind of payoff with the title screen when that pops up. It makes you want to run and jump and shoot! Robots! Yeah!
Number 9. Number 8.
Dude, it's the song of a fair. A millennial fair at that. It's such a happy, adorable little tune for the sake of a celebration. It's all clappy and bustling and busy, and it goes hop. It just makes you want to grab some funnel cake and cotton candy and get a balloon and run through the haunted house and ride the scrambler and play big games of chance to win a big stuffed banana and run through the funhouse and hall of mirrors and giggle like a little schoolgirl wearing a pink frilly little dress and... Moving along.
Number 7.
As I mentioned before, some of these songs might not exactly be my favorites from their respective games. Like, this one's not my favorite Sonic song, but it is still good. My favorite Sonic song would probably have to be, well, that would be another list for another day, I'm sure. But this particular song I do find to be the most uplifting and, like, hopeful sounding. Like, that soft, kind of plinky synth tone, it's really relaxing. But the percussion line is still energetic enough to make the songs feel very just bouncy. Hey, speaking of bouncy.
Number 6.
Get on your bikes and ride. You hear that? Feel that? Feel that wind in your hair? Smell the open road? Feel the balls in your sack jiggling ever so gently with every hump you hit? Feels good, man. You know, I feel like this song can happen for hours on end and still not diminish its delightfulness. Not sure why that is. I guess it has something to do with the fact that not even Gary fucking Oak can take away that feeling of freedom and speed. Born to be wild, young Pokemon Master. Born to be wild. And then captured and put into a ball. I'm sad now.
Number 5.
Oh boy, this one is a big old chaotic blast. Ah, it's so much fun. It makes me think of a crazy Russian circus with huge mustachioed manly men in red and white striped leotards, getting fired out of cannons all over the place, flying through the air, doing flips, going hup 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 hup, while jugglers juggle other jugglers, juggling jugs of vodka. This pleases me.
Number 4.
Prepare yourself for an earworm. This song is so unbelievably catchy. Like, even amongst all the other sticky songs in this game, this one stands out as being the one that's definitely going to get its hooks in you the hardest. And speaking of hardest, despite all the potential frustration that this game is capable of laying down on you. Sanctuary, cough, hell mode, pardon me. What's on my chest? This song still carries with it all the fun and charm and style and just overall upbeat tonality that the rest of the game has going for it. No, you get the hell out of here.
Number 3.
It's so bounce! Look, you see that right there? See? He's on a little dino gator. And look at his little feet. See his little feet? His little seat? Moving and bopping to the beat. Ain't that neat? It's so great. It's great. This is great. Yeah, honestly, the whole soundtrack to this game is pretty rad. But this song is unique in that no other song in the game sounds so fucking chipper. Yeah, this is my favorite song in the game as well, so, you know. There's that.
Number 2.
Okay, real quick. This one could be considered a little bit of a cheat, since it's actually the original arrangement of the song, with lyrics and everything, that happies me the hardest. But I'm going to go ahead and say that the video game theme counts nonetheless. guys. Race cars, lasers, aeroplanes. Right? It's all adventure and action, mystery and wonder and delight and fun. And also a tremendous nostalgia bomb, so hey, what can you do? Also of note, this song is one that no matter where you are, if you hear it, you absolutely must chime in to finish the lyric. Like, come on. You actually have to physically, deliberately resist chiming in on the woo. Good? Good. Try it at home. Impress your friends.
Disclaimer. Do not actually try this at home. SlappyMeats assumes no liability for any pain and suffering incurred by reckless resisting of the DuckTales theme.
Okay, so before I move on to number 1, let's take a look at some of the songs that didn't quite make the list, but I had considered. Maybe they're from the same games or franchises as some of the songs already on the list, or maybe they just didn't quite make the cut. Sorry if you love them.
Number 1.
Finally, at the number 1 slot is you know what, I just can't do this anymore. I just can't carry on this facade anymore. There's too much going wrong in my life, too much bearing down on my soul. I lost my job. My wife and kids left me. My dog filed for bankruptcy. Was attacked by a shark. Then mugged by that shark. It's just too much for one man to bear. I can't go on. I can't... This is my top mood-boosting song. And honestly, I don't feel like I need to analyze it too hard or anything, because the reason it takes top slot is because it's worked several times before. Like, I would have my fair share of shitty days at work, or get in dumb arguments with my friends and family, or some such nonsense to put me in a foul mood for the rest of the night. But then I would hear this song, say, in my car, as a remix, or maybe my lady would pull up a link of the song, and instantly, shit-eating grin, despite myself. And yeah, it's anytime I hear the song, it never fails to pick me up when I'm bummed. So Yoshi's Island Athletic, tried and true, top mood-boosting song from any game. So there you have it, folks, Slappy's top 10 mood-boosting video game songs. Naturally, a list like this can depend a lot on personal perspective, so if you've got any video game tunes that never fail to pick you up, feel free to mention them in the comments. Love to hear what you have to say. And as always, thank you for watching, and help grow the meats with likes, shares, comments, subscribes, Twatter, Tumblum, Facespace, etc. Stay tuned for next time.